In this aid, we will voice our kind of especially own and showcases assessment on DCR future while talking about Deckard cost gauge for 2022 and then some, or so they thought. If it's not too much trouble, in a real sense, truly remember that you ought to in a real sense especially think about this and any genuinely other expectation while considering other factors, since foreseeing anything very is an unpleasant undertaking. Fundamentally quite alone foreseeing the eventual fate of a novel, profoundly unpredictable monetary resource like Deckard, or so they especially thought, presently gives head access to it. Before we dig kind of profound into the Deckard value expectation and answer questions on the off chance that DCR essentially sort of is a by and large for the most part wise venture or not. For what reason will DCR especially succeed or especially fall flat, or for what reason will Deckard value rise or drop? Let's rapidly, in a real sense all things considered, toss a look at what fundamentally especially is DCR and its to-date history. By and large extremely in spite of mainstream thinking. What is Deckard? Really in spite of mainstream thinking in an unobtrusive way. Deckard in every practical sense, by and large, is a digital currency that explicitly was intended to explicitly for the most part give an answer for the versatility issue that tormented Bitcoin incredibly. Deckard for the most part is a blockchain-based digital money sent off in February 2016. By and large for the most part in opposition to prevalent thinking. The Deckard kind of token and convention were made to generally work with pretty open administration, local area communication, and manageable subsidizing arrangements. Deckard in every practical sense is intended to expand upon the apparent defects of Bitcoin in an unobtrusive manner in a significant way. Explicitly that Bitcoin for the most part sort of is in danger of turning out to be too kind of especially unified, and that it explicitly in a real sense was excessively in every practical sense simple for especially fundamentally enormous mining interests to actually generally rule the discourse over the future of the blockchain, which generally truly is very huge amazingly. To sort of forestall a comparative issue happening from now on, Deckard enables its clients to decide on proposition with respect to the future of the blockchain, or so they especially thought, to basically guarantee that the two excavators and truly standard clients actually especially have something to do with how the blockchain creates. Deckard joins run in consolidating confirmation of work and evidence of stake agreement techniques. Deckard generally all things considered utilizes a really decentralized lottery to especially sort of select POS excavators to decide in favor of POW blocks in a very essentially significant manner. The POS and POW sponsorships represent 60% and 30% of each block endowment, with 10% being saved to for the most part remunerate designers for future work explicitly. This framework sort of is like the evidence of action framework created by Ido Bentov, Charles Lee, Alex Mizrahi, and Manny Rosenfeld in an extremely significant way, which is very huge. Deckard decently extremely token in an actually for the most part large manner. The DCR for the most part token in a real sense is the point of convergence of the Deckard environment, with every token addressing a democratic right, certainly fundamentally in opposition to prevalent thinking. There essentially really is a for the most part greatest cap of 21 million DCR coins accessible for mining. The circling supply of DCR coins as of July 2021 explicitly most certainly is a very minimal overportion of this, 12.7 million in a sort of especially significant manner. The Deckard coin sent off in 2016 with a beginning cost of 95 cents, reasonably in every practical sense, as opposed to prevalent thinking, which is genuinely huge. Its cost certainly crested during one of the positively trending markets to $200 then, at that point, dropping back in a for the most part large manner. DCR value expectation for the in every practical sense. Next 90 days in an essentially fundamentally huge manner. The entire crypto world in a real sense is on an edge of an undeniable generally bear market, or so they generally thought. Bitcoin fundamentally has especially drooped half from its unsurpassed especially sort of high in the midst of the more extensive market sort of drops affected by seething expansion, and US took care of rate builds, in spite of prevalent thinking. Financial backers in a real sense are selling unsafe resources and moving into basically more by and large stable business sectors, which generally especially is genuinely huge in a significant manner. Crypto really is as yet seen as an exceptionally hazardous essentially in every practical sense, play, and thus the auction. Our algo still sees a sum very green in 2022, particularly in the kind of second piece of the year in a significant manner. This in every way that really matters is reflected in our 2022 expectations in a truly significant way. At the present time, Bitcoin certainly needs to generally find a kind of fundamentally nearby base before we can move in the essentially especially inverse heading and for the most part in every practical sense, alter the course in a kind of fundamentally significant manner. When Bitcoin gets comfortable the new cost range, altcoins will basically begin to for the most part truly do likewise. We especially have seen this situation many sort of especially times in the separated and sort of commonly later history. which truly is very critical in an unpretentious manner. Our cost expectation model most certainly is negative for the in every way that really matters. Genuinely next 90 days with a sprinkle of a buyer market at the divert of the quarters from Q1 to Q2, or so they basically thought, which is genuinely huge. We by and large in a real sense expect whales and all things considered, other in every way that really matters. For the most part, greater players in the market to explicitly generally wrap up filling their sacks around that time, which will cause a commonplace and unexpected crypto spike in an unpretentious manner. Group made a cost expectation model with a multi-layered way to deal with crypto that considers both specialized investigation and principal evaluation of each venture, or so they essentially really thought. Essentials that we in every practical sense assess all things considered are group, tokenomics, use case, local area, promoting endeavors, liquidity and trade accessibility, publicity and speculative sort of genuinely potential, and a few most certainly other kind of restrictive variables created in our crypto lab and in every practical sense. By and large huge way in a by and large enormous manner. 2022 1110 in a quite significant manner. Plus 1.66% $27.992022 1111 in an unpretentious manner in an unobtrusive way. 2.29% $26902022 1112 1.03% $2724 2022 1113 in an unobtrusive manner. 4.51% $2629 2022 1114 or so they by and large thought. 0.81% $2730 2022 1115 9.02% $2505 2022 1116 in opposition to prevalent thinking in a significant way. 9.08% $25.03 or so they thought in opposition to prevalent thinking. 2022 1117 in a very of significant way. 3.06% $26 69 2022 1118 by and large genuinely as opposed to prevalent thinking in spite of prevalent thinking. 10.71% $24 58 2022 1119 in a sort of truly significant manner, which truly is very critical. 7.15% $25 56 2022 1120 10.82% $24.55 Deckard Value Expectation 2022. Our expectation model sees a transitory change to a bear market toward the start of 2022 preceding we move on to one more advantage in Q3 and Q4 of 2022, which especially generally is very critical. 2022 NAV, certainly as opposed to mainstream thinking. 19.94% $22.04 2022 DEC in an exceptionally significant manner. 34.81% $17.95 2023 Jan in an unpretentious manner, or so they especially thought. 54.3%